Now that the group stage is over, it's time to update my predictions for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Let's start with the round of 32. I believe Germany will comfortably defeat Paraguay and move on to the next round. France should have too much quality for Sweden and advance without too many problems. Canada has been one of the biggest surprises of the tournament. Playing at home, I think they will have enough to defeat South Africa and continue their impressive run. The Netherlands versus Morocco could be one of the best matches of the round of 32. The Dutch have plenty of talent, but Morocco has looked outstanding throughout the tournament. They are organized, confident, and dangerous on the counterattack. I think Morocco pulls off the victory. Portugal faces Croatia in another fascinating matchup. Based on what we've seen so far, Croatia has not looked convincing. Portugal has simply been the better team, and I expect them to advance. Spain should comfortably defeat Austria and book their place in the round of 16. The United States has impressed me during the group stage. Playing at home, I think they will have enough to eliminate Bosnia and continue their World Cup journey. Belgium versus Senegal is another match that could go either way. Senegal has been one of the most impressive teams in the tournament, and I think they are playing slightly better football at the moment. I'm taking Senegal to advance. Brazil should have little trouble defeating Japan. Norway should be able to eliminate Ivory Coast, led once again by Erling Haaland. Mexico has a favorable matchup against Ecuador, and with the support of their fans, I believe they will reach the round of 16. England should comfortably defeat Congo. Argentina should have too much quality for Cabo Verde and move on. Egypt has looked solid, and I think they will eliminate Australia. Switzerland should be able to get past Algeria. And finally, Colombia has been playing excellent football. I expect them to defeat Ghana and complete the round of 16 field. Now let's move on to the round of 16. France versus Germany feels like a World Cup final coming a little too early. Germany has been impressive, but France simply has too much depth. I have France advancing. Morocco continues its dream tournament by defeating Canada in what should be another entertaining match. Spain versus Portugal could mark the end of Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup career. Spain has been one of the strongest teams in the tournament, and I think they move on. The United States faces Senegal in what I believe will be one of the closest matches of the round. Home support gives the Americans a slight edge, and I'm picking the United States to advance. Brazil should have enough quality to eliminate Norway, even if Haaland finds the back of the net. England versus Mexico promises to be another fantastic game. Mexico will have incredible crowd support, but England's depth should be enough to send them into the quarterfinals. Argentina should defeat Egypt and continue their title defense. And Colombia versus Switzerland is another difficult prediction. Switzerland is always well organized, but Colombia has looked outstanding throughout this tournament. I'm taking Colombia to advance. Now for the quarterfinals. France versus Morocco looks like a difficult matchup on paper, but I think France's quality and depth will prove too much. France advances comfortably. Spain should also have the upper hand against the United States. The Americans have exceeded expectations, but Spain has simply been on another level. Brazil versus England could easily be the match of the tournament. Both teams have world-class talent, but Brazil has looked sharper and more dangerous in attack. I think Brazil finds a way to win. Argentina versus Colombia promises to be an incredible South American battle. Colombia has been outstanding, but Argentina knows how to win knockout matches. I think Argentina survives and reaches another semifinal. That gives us two incredible semifinal matchups. France against Spain, and Argentina against Brazil. France and Spain have two of the strongest squads in the world, but I believe France's depth will be the difference once again. The South American Classic between Argentina and Brazil is impossible to predict, but Argentina's experience and confidence in big knockout matches gives them the edge. That sets up a rematch of the legendary 2022 FIFA World Cup final. France versus Argentina. Last time, Argentina lifted the trophy. This time, I think history changes. After 7 matches, injuries, suspensions, and fatigue become major factors. No team has more depth than France, and that is why my prediction is that France defeats Argentina to become the 2026 FIFA World Cup champions.